Start streaming. Aloha. There I am. You can call me Craw. Today we are having fun. Yeah, we're having a good time today. Apologize that I'm starting about 15 minutes later than I wanted to start, but drama happens, right? This is the way it always is. But I don't want to go into it too much right now. I'm going to hit clear chat. Oh, that's missing. I'm just going to listen to some Christmas music. There. Okay. So, yeah. I'm going to apologize I'm about 15 minutes late. You know, I'm not saying I'm an important person. I'm far from an important person. But every now and then, I have responsibilities. And you get an email and a text, and you're just like, but we're not here for that. Jokes that we taught Aloha the bot today. Let's go over that. We like to start off with that. Because I teach my bot here in the Twitch stream 2 jokes every stream. The first joke is, what do you call someone who is good at fishing? The answer is a professional. Let me just double check. A professional. The other question is, it's less of a joke and more of a statement that's kind of funny. They said, do not give up on your dreams. So I went back to sleep. If you type fishing or dreams into chat, Aloha the bot will let you know that wonderful joke. So what are we doing today? We are building a Christmas Lego set. I know there are people out there who would be like, okay, look, we just got through Halloween. We do not need to be diving directly into Christmas. And to those people, I'd be like, cool. Some of us just grinned and bared it through Halloween because we're waiting for Christmas. We've been waiting for Christmas since last Christmas ended because Christmas is our favorite season. And yeah, this is the one set that I buy every year. Lego releases this. This is part of their Winter Village collection. I've got the Christmas train station, the Christmas train, the fire station, the gingerbread house, and I'm working through like the backlog because there's some that I wasn't able to buy for whatever reason. But I'm working through my list and I'm going to pick those up. So this is this year's set. It is a house. There's nothing terribly Spanishy about it. But we got a family. We got Santa, and we got a Christmas tree. I haven't even opened the box yet. And on the back of the side, you got some more. You got just kind of this. One of the things I don't like about these sets is they are just the front side of the house. The back is almost always open. So one of my long-term goals is I'm going to put a. I'm going to turn this eventually into a full house. But right now, it's just the front facade. We got some cool stuff. We have an illuminated brick. It looks like inside the tree. So when you push down, I think that's going to be awesome to build. But yeah, we're going to be building this today. That's what we're doing. So let's open up this set. I know some collectors out there just cringed that I decided to open my box this way. I'm not a person who collects boxes. This box will be recycled as soon as I'm done with building this set. See what we have. I apologize if I do any singing today. I'm listening to Christmas carols in my headphones. I know you don't get to listen to the Christmas carols because of DMCA. You're stuck instead listening to my background music. But if you want to listen into what I am listening to Nora Jones' album, I Dream of Christmas. It's kind of a good album. I buy a Christmas album every year because, again, I just like Christmas that much. So here's bag number 1. What else do we have? Bag number 2. Oh, we're going to have at least 8 bags. Bag number 8. We're going to have 9 bags. Bag number 5. Some of these bags are not massively big. 7, 8, 9. Bag number 4. This is a good album. Bag number 3. Let's minimize this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but Hey Shady Lady is a influencer that I enjoy. So I got a notification that she just went live. Here's number 6. 5 and 6. Here is the book. I enjoy that they put the stickers in the book thing. The only reason I ever opened up the book is to get the stickers out. I don't like free build. You know, I like to look at the instructions on my computer. But here's the sticker sheet. We have a clock, a NASA suit, Dear Santa's letter, and a parent painting. We're gonna put that right up here next to our... I think that's all that's in this bag. I mean, these are good looking books, I'll tell you what. I'm not saying Lego shouldn't include books anymore, but I would be okay with them not including books anymore. I'm willing to be in the minority on that one too. I mean, I also would like them not to deal with as many bags. Alright, so let's take... I don't think I'm going to get... We're only going to put the first 4 bags out. Because I'm hoping to stretch this over 2 nights of building. 3 would be awesome. But I'm at least going to put bags 5 through 9 back in the box. So that I don't get tempted to speed race through this. This isn't the only Christmas set I have this year. They have in a second set, which is Santa on his sleigh. So I'm picking up 2 Santas this year. We're going to take bags 4, 3, and 2. Get those down there, because we're starting with bag number 1. One of the things I enjoy about Christmas albums is the ones that try to give us original music, right? Like, no offense. If every Christmas album had White Christmas, I'd have like 85 versions of that song by now. It's a great song. We don't need to have every artist covering it. I mentioned White Christmas right now because Norah Jones is singing White Christmas into my ears right now. Again, apologies that you don't get to listen to the music. You can thank the DMCA for that. The snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Freedom, bum, 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 bum. I'm just going to give it up right now. If YouTube is somehow like gives credit to this song to someone else, I get demonetized. I will never listen to Christmas music or music in my own headphones and then sing along with it again. We're going to do some knolling today. Again, I'm trying to spread it out a little bit. Here's our light up brick. I love a light up brick. I hope you guys love light up bricks too. Of a white Christmas. Man, I really can fit. This is a great wide angle camera for this. I can get a lot. Your days, may your days be merry and bright. What I enjoy about this song is like there are some like singers who they really emphasize the mayo days, mayo days, and they like really bring it out, and it almost comes across as being mayonnaise. Aloha, Viva la Walnut. How are you doing, my good friend? We're already jumping right into Christmas here in my house. How was The Sims 4? How was your last stream, my good friend? And anyone in the chat who doesn't already follow Viva la Walnut, one, go follow her. She is adorable. She is amazing. She's a wonderful human being. I do not know if I would have enjoyed streaming as much if I hadn't met her as a friend. She's just a wonderful human being. So Viva, just to let you know, I am listening to Christmas music in my headsets, but I'm not having a broadcast, of course, for DMCA reasons. But if you want to listen to the same Christmas music I am listening to, feel free to go on out and listen to Norah Jones's I Dream of Christmas. I'm currently on track 5, Christmas Time. Aw. Yeah, no, I don't want to get DMCA'd over this. I think if I was broadcasting on YouTube, which is something I keep flirting with, I would be willing to risk it. Because I know YouTube, and that's one of the reasons I do not have my VODs enabled here on Twitch. I do not have my clips on Twitch. Everything is on YouTube. Because I know that YouTube has struck that deal where all that will happen is they demonetize me. And I'm okay with Norah Jones making any money off of this stream if I listen to her music. I'm cool with that. I know some people don't want to do that. You know, they want their money. I get that. I know I'm in a different position than a lot of streamers are. But that's just me. Because that's the thing. Like, I don't think my stream, I think that the music from the game is what people should listen to. I don't think people should be playing other music. I think you really should only be playing music if you are doing just talking and you're trying to set a mood. Otherwise, I want to hear the game music. These are brown. I want to get them up here. Exactly. Got to give artists their due. We got some more of these 1x1s. Oh, some of these actually have a snot. This is one with a snot. Well, I think, yeah, and to me, I only get in trouble from a DMCA perspective over game music when I'm playing Lego games, you know, like an Indiana Jones game. That's the only time I get in trouble with it. But I think to some degree, while I'm in the same legal ground as someone who is playing, like, you know, Beyonce under their game stream, right? The music in those games is copyrighted. I don't think John Williams and all those people are trying to go after people, right? Because I think that's what it is. You're really worrying about two things. One, does the rights belong to someone else? And two, is that person going to enforce that? I mean, Norah seems dope. I don't think she would enforce it. I think she'd just be happy someone on Twitch is listening to music. Agreed. Agreed. The music matters. The ones that really bother me are the people who are going to have the in-game music on and their own music and they're talking. It's like holy sensory overload. All right, let's see what else we have. I'm doing a pretty good job of laying these out right now. This is over here with this dude. Blue Christmas without you. I don't know if it sounds good or not. But play your own Blue Christmas for yourselves. But this is a good album. This is the Christmas album I bought this year. Norah Jones. I always buy a Christmas album every year. I try to find an artist who is putting music that is not traditionally found on it, right? So like I'm going to look at like the albums out there. If there's only one artist I like, there's only one artist I like. But if there's like two artists and I have to choose between one, I'm going to try to find the one who is putting more original Christmas music out there. Because again, when you have the number of albums I do, you run out of copies of White Christmas. You really need some other songs. I'm doing fine. That's good. That's good. I like these little flowers. I think that those are nice. I'm very curious to see how they use them. So this is the first bag, and the first bag is generally like a little vignette scene and a minifigure. So it's very interesting to see the pieces that they're giving me. Like this is a roller skate that goes on the bottom of a minifig. We can put that over with the minifigure. And they're giving some diamonds. They're giving lots of good decorative pieces. Lots of brown and lots of green, as is expected. Okay, I was going to put these two gold rods. These are the same pieces they would use if it was a lightsaber. Be translucent. I'm going to put these next to those. The whole point of knolling is to make sure that when you actually are building it, you can find the pieces that you need. I generally don't knoll when I'm building myself, but I did it on stream for the bonsai tree, and I appreciated how it slowed me down. And because this is a set that I'm not trying to rush through, I'm really trying to enjoy this. I want to stretch this out to 3 streams. That's the hope. That's the dream. We're going to knoll this out. So Viva, what is some of your favorite Christmas music? If you're around. I'll go first. Anna Gasteyer released a Christmas album last year that I absolutely loved. It was called Sugar and Booze. And it had some classics from a Christmas song perspective, and had some good originals. One of them being her favorite thing about the Christmas season is sugar and booze. She had one song that was about Secret Santa. That was a little naughty, had Maya Rudolph in it. My kids learned the lyrics to that one. Luckily, it didn't come back to bite me in the butt, because it was not the most wholesome of songs. You're not a big Christmas music person, but you like songs and the versions of songs. Yeah, I'm trying to see Sugar, Secret Santa, and Gasteyer lyrics. Right. So the bridge at the end of Secret Santa is, "All my friends will sing Hallelujah, Hosanna. Shout from the rooftop. Skip round the piano. How many times did it say it's Anna, not Anna? I'm kicking his ass all the way to my antenna. You don't have to worry, because we'll all keep your secret, Santa. Ain't no one care for your banana in Havana. See you later, Secret Santa, and happy holidays." It was just such a good song. I wish I could play it for you guys, but I recommend you guys check it out. It really is funny. The kids loved it because it had just lots of funny rhyming. Aloha, House of Jacobs Gaming. It is not too early for Christmas. I literally, as soon as we get home from doing our shopping, well, it technically is shopping. You know, when you go to other people's houses and they give your kids candy and they say trick or treat. That's shopping to me. I'm just saving money because you're doing my grocery shopping for me at that point. This does not give you the aloha feeling. Well, if it helps, I'm listening to different music than you're listening to, and I am really feeling the Christmas season right now. But how are you doing, House of Jacobs Gaming? People in the chat, if you don't know House of Jacobs Gaming, one, you're missing one of my good friends here on Twitch. He's a variety streamer. He's someone who is always looking to grow and try something new. I think so many streamers, they get in that comfort zone, whereas I feel he is constantly striving for his ultimate boon, his ultimate stepping outside the comfort zone to become the huge hero in his own journey. And I absolutely love all the stuff that he does all the time. Good just hanging out. We have an extra kid for the next few days. An extra kid? Extra kid? Did you just go to rent a kid and get an extra kid? How do you get an extra kid? Unless it's a kid who normally does not staying with you, happens to be staying with you, which that is acceptable. Oh, you spent so many years in retail, Christmas music can't start until... I respect that, Viva. I genuinely do. And for that, I'm glad that you can't hear the music I'm listening to. Because I actually started listening to Christmas music 2 weeks ago. Not 8 hours a day of it, but just one song, right? Christmas music, I feel, always puts me in a positive mindset. And so if I'm having a rough day and I'm looking at my options, and my options are go eat 8 things of fried mozzarella or listen to some Christmas music, I'm going to listen to Christmas music. Aloha, Radtab. How are you doing, my good friend? Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following Radtab, Radtab is married to one of the nicest people there is, and Maddie Tabby. He is a doctor. He's located in Texas, and he recently started streaming. And I think the thing that makes me like Maddie Tabby and Radtab that much more is they're using the same setup. Imagine being with another streamer and loving each other so much that you're willing to share the same streaming environment. If my wife was a streamer, she'd not be allowed in here. I'd make her get her own streamer space. Just saying. But welcome to the chat, Radtab. How are you doing, my good friend? I'm listening to Christmas music. You guys get my generic EDM music from 1999. So I'm way more in the Christmas spirit than you guys are, unfortunately. But you can thank the DMCA for that. If you want to listen to what I'm listening to, Nora Jones's I'll Be Home for Christmas was released this year. I'm currently on track something. But it's a good album. I'm enjoying it. These little studs are obviously going to be Christmas tree ornaments. And I can't wait to do it. This I think, is going to be a really good Christmas tree. I've got 8 different Christmas trees in Lego form from different sets. But it's interesting how many different ways you can make a Christmas tree with Lego sets, right? They're not always going to be the same set. And this one's already shaping up to being one of my favorite ones because it's got a light up brick in it. All right. We have finally finished knolling out all the pieces, so that when we're building it, we can easily get to the pieces. I'm not a doctor, you just take the x-rays. Well, you're an x-ray technician then. You're still valuable. You're still valuable. That's how you ended up with extra kids. Your friend from her house burned. Aw, I'm sorry to hear about your daughter's friend. Yes, definitely. I think that is awesome and wonderful that you have that, and that your daughter's got such good friends, and your daughter's friends have such good friends as in your daughter. So that is awesome. All right, we have knolled. We can start building. This is the brick separator. You can use it in many ways. You can use it to take a brick off. Take a brick off. You can use it to push something through, and you can use it like a chisel. This is the most valuable piece. It also comes in other colors if you don't like boring orange. Sometimes it comes in teal. Sometimes it comes in green. They gave me an orange one. I think they really need to release a red one for the Christmas sets going forward. All right. We're in bag number 1. We're going to be building all the things you see here in the picture. Let's start with this dude. He is a two-sided face. So if we want to have happy, smiling guy, we can. Or if we want to have I'm kind of confused guy, we can. Considering this is a Christmas set, we are going to be going with the happy, smiling guy. This set will go with the rest of my Christmas village, which we haven't set up yet. We generally wait until after Christmas to after Thanksgiving to set it up. But I wanted to have this built before we got there. So here's our completed guy. They want us to put an envelope in his hand. This is the only time this guy will ever be in this condition. Because as soon as this makes it out to the Christmas train table, he will disappear. We will never see him again. Because I have kids, and that's what they do. I'm going to put him here right next to my Indiana Jones. Let's see, what do we have next? Next, we're going to build this wonderful stuff. We're going to start with a 4x8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's a 4x10. 4x10. All right, we're going to take these two fence posts. I'm very excited about this, by the way. We're going to put them 2 off to the side because we're going to be building out further over here to the left and right of it. I'm going to take these 2 arch pieces. And unfortunately, this will end our attempt to make sure that all of the Lego is the same direction. There are some Lego people out there, because if you notice, every little stud top has the word Lego on it. And there are some people who strive to build it in such a way that the word Lego is always facing the same direction. But unfortunately, with this design, that is impossible. Thank you, Lego, for ruining our dreams. I kid. I love you, Lego. All right, we're going to take 4 of these. Norah Jones is just one of those singers who I enjoy, and I'm so glad she finally put out a Christmas album. So glad she did. I don't know if this is her first album or if she's put out other albums. I just didn't know about it. And again, apologies to everyone that you can't listen to the music I'm listening to. You can thank the DMCA. Although if I was really good, what I would do is I would put this music into my recording and then I would upload that to YouTube. But then everyone on YouTube would be like, why does he keep talking about it? We can't hear the music. We can clearly hear the music. Ooh, this is interesting. This is interesting the way they did. Okay, so what they're doing is they're taking this arch piece and they're putting this plate inside of it. Now, there's 2 different ways they could do it. They could do this with a standard white 2x1 plate. But for some reason, they're doing it with this offset piece. I don't know why they're doing that to me, other than to give me a variety of pieces. I'm not saying that Lego made a bad decision here. I'm just saying I wouldn't have made that decision. But overall, I do like the aesthetic of what they've done here with these kind of mounds of snow. That's one of the things I think that Lego does so well, is give you this kind of texture, this landscaping that really makes it kind of stand out, so it's not just a straight Lego plate. All right, let's see what we got next. It's gonna be a little cobblestone path here. Okay. there. Nice. Okay. This actually gives me an idea, because I'm still designing my streets for my Lego Winter Village, and I almost want to do this type of design for cobblestones to go along the road. I think that would be very nice. I think that would look good. No worries, my friend. You're making dinner. Come on. How many times am I in your chat and then I have, like, I'm not paying attention or ignoring you because I have something going on? Don't feel bad about that at all, my friend. Now that I'm looking at that, I really kind of do like the way that kind of looks, and I feel like this would be a good way to do my Lego Winter Village streets. Yes, you can't ban Aloha the Bot. Aloha the Bot's another mod. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, I see what you did there, Lego. I was wondering how you're going to do this. So see, what they did was while these are little fence pieces in their own right, they're putting this on top so that they can put the snow covering on top. I think that's very clever of them. I'm just curious about something though. Yeah, this doesn't, you could in theory have done it like that, right? And that actually would really look like it looks. Like if you lived in an area with snow, you know that when it snows, snow does congregate on the top of your fence posts in such a way, and it kind of more does look like that. And then what they're gonna have us do, right? So what they're gonna have us do in the next step, you can see they're gonna have us take this fence post, put it across, and do that, right? I almost like this better. What do you guys think? This look better to you, or this look better? I don't have enough of these to my knowledge. I'm gonna have to bricklink more of them. But I almost think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm almost there. I'm almost mentally there to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see how many more of these I have. Aloha Aquathor. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce all of you to Aquathor. I got the distinct honor of meeting them the other night. They are Hawaiian, unlike myself. They look like Aquaman and Thor at the same time. Everyone, go check out Aquathor, a combination of both things. I'm doing quite well. I'm in the Hawaiian Aloha spirit right now, or really Christmas spirit right now, because that's how I roll. We're working on Lego set something. This beautiful Santa's Visit 10293. Yes, he is. Check House of Jacobs Gaming. You will love Aquathor. Drop a follow. Yeah, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to see how many more of these I have, but I like the way that looks. I really like the way that looks. I like this more than that. I really like this more. Best of both worlds. But yes, I had the honor of raiding Aquathor the other night. I was playing Assassin's Creed. I was doing some trophy hunting, and afterwards I went and raided them, and I had such a good time in the chat, which is why I recommend them now. Yes, that's a good decision, Radtav. Highly recommend. And I want to do some introductions to people who you may now know. House of Jacobs Gaming is a variety streamer here from the mainland. Currently doing a lot of Valheim, some spooky games, but just a generally good all-around dad. Viva La Walnut is one of my moderators. She is around. She is an artist, and she is from Canada, and she is a sweetheart. It's an honor to have you, Viva La Walnut. Mahalo for being here. I hope you have a good time in your lurk. Oh, I knew they were going to do that to me. Damn it, damn it. Alright, I'm going to leave that off. I knew they were going to do that to me. Damn you, Lego. Damn you, Lego. You didn't give me enough of these. Right? Right, because they want, and again, you do need this one up here. You do need it on this. And then we're going to take this translucent piece, drop the translucent piece in there. It's kind of a nice little Christmas lamp. Clicks in. Like that. Aloha, Rex is a dinosaur. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Rex is a dinosaur, 1, her name is Rex. 2, she's a dinosaur. She's a Lego enthusiast. She's a sweetheart. She's got a chicken rave redemption. So if you want to see chickens party, you really can't go wrong with her. Yes. Today, we are building Santa's Visit 10293. Rex is a dinosaur. Oh yes, Redbeard in House of Jacobs Gaming chat is a lot of fun. Alright, because they have taken away 2 of those from me, I'm just going to have to succumb to the official build and do this the way Lego wants me to, and not my new dream way of doing it. Now, if you're ever putting together something like this, and you're like, I can't get these Lego bricks to be straight, here's a pro tip. Lay it flat on a table like this, and do this, and now you'll have straight edges. Bada bing, bada boom. Pro tip. We have 2 more of those extra. You're fixing your lights tomorrow. Oh, excellent, excellent. I think I'll have enough points by tomorrow to redeem the chicken challenge too. It is not too way early to be building this, by the way. Never too. I will allow LMAO, especially because that will trigger an Aloha to Jop boat. No, it's alright, it's alright. Like I said, I have a very aggressive swear filter. Yep, okay, we did that. Now we're going to be building, looks like we're building some sort of snowblower next. So we're going to start here with this 1x2x2 snot machine. For those who do not know what snot means, snot is a Lego term for stud not on top. Yeah, I had to do it because these 2 are going to be part of this. I bet I know what this is. This is going to be a mailbox. It's funny, when I talk to people about what I love the most about Lego, and one of the things I love the most is how they take pieces and they use the form of it over the function of it, right? So this piece here, I've seen this particular piece used in so many different ways. I've seen this piece used as a frying pan. I've seen it used as a thing that they put coffee in, and then they pound it in, and they put it up, and they turn it in an espresso machine. I've seen this used as gun turrets, and now I'm seeing it used as the little flag on a mailbox. It is a very interesting set. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. So it is a good set. But yeah, no, I mean, I jumped straight to Christmas from Halloween. Because I barely celebrate Halloween. It's like, cool, great, you gave my kids candy. Now, let's get to some fun. So again, now we have a mailbox, a nice little lamppost, cool little fences, a mistletoe wreath. Yes, and yes. I know. But I skipped right past them. We also could, in theory, have skipped over Election Day, which, again, let's not get political. But I do think Election Day needs to be a national holiday. That's just me, though. All right, so we got this wonderful little winter scene. It should be a day off, yes. And not like one of those days where like half the country is still working. Like a legitimate no one works anywhere in the country except for poll workers. Everyone else is the day off, and first responders and hospitals. Everyone else, restaurants too, retail too, because that's if we make it a holiday, we Americans will start shopping on it. And I do not want to see come in for your Election Day special for your half off hot tub. I would love a half off hot tub, but I do not want to see that. A true day off. All right, let's build a Christmas tree now. Or it's 2 days off, like half the workforce is one day and the other half. So, I mean, one of the ways around giving it off is to fully embrace the concept of why do we all vote on Election Day? Why don't we allow for more early access balloting, more of those type of stuff? My music just ended. And again, apologies, you guys don't get to listen to my music. I do, because of DMCA. What should I listen to next? Library. It doesn't have all my music in here. Organize. Manage music. Because I haven't set it up on my new computer where all that stuff is. No, it's Old Faithful. Music. Include that folder. Go. Now it's going to add a ton of it. I guess I'm just going to have to listen to that one all over again. Oh no, it's adding the music now. It's adding the music. It may take a while. I should have done this already. Genre. Christmas. No, I do not want the Instinct Christmas album. That is my wife's. That is not mine. It will load. It will keep loading. I will keep doing this and just not have music playing for myself. At that point, I will be like you. Yeah. Allow everyone to have easy ability to go vote. Exactly. Make it simple. Cut down on the number of times we have to vote too. That would be great too. I remember there was one year I voted 6 times. 6 times. I was done voting by the end. I was like, I don't care. I want you all to lose. Every one of you. I can't vote anymore. This is too much voting for me. Alright, finally, it's found all my Christmas music except 21 hours of Christmas music. Ooh, what should I listen to now? I'm going to listen to Anna Gasteyer's Sugar and Booze next. That's what I want to listen to. If you don't know that album, one, it's an amazing album. Anna Gasteyer, SNL comedian, did a whole album, Christmas music. And the song in particular that I loved is Sugar and Booze. I know, but then I'd feel bad for like you guys not listening to it, because then like the one subscriber I have on my YouTube channel would be able to listen to the music and they'd be confused because the whole time I talk about how I listen to the music but you don't get to listen to music, and like, but I can clearly hear the music. Oh yeah, look at that, Aloha the Bot telling us right now I have 2 YouTube channels. Thank you, Aloha the Bot. Also, mahalo for contributing to the Amongst Audrey challenge, Rex is a Dinosaur. I greatly appreciate it. For those who do not know, on November 12th, Sam will be sitting in this chair playing Among Us with the community. So, we're doing it for Audrey too. Audrey isn't as conniving as Sam is, but that doesn't mean she won't be as much fun. Check it out. Sugar and booze. This is such a good album. All right. So first thing we got to do, pull this out. And then we're going to take these two pieces, because this is our light up brick. And what they're doing with this, so you press it down and the Christmas tree will light up. That is the idea. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Okay. It's interesting they chose to go with a green brick that goes down here so you don't see it for some reason. But yeah, the idea is that you press down on the Christmas tree and the Christmas tree lights up. I'm very interested to see how they build this, by the way. Very interested. The rum pum 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 pum. Okay, yeah. And Chavez for the Jews. Best part of the holidays are sugar and booze. Highly recommend this album, honestly. It's a great album. I'll try my best not to sing for you guys. So this is an interesting base I feel like they're doing right now with the Christmas tree. So as you can see, what they're doing is they built our center to be empty so it can slide around that like that. So you can still press down on the Christmas tree. It's an interesting build. I appreciate what they're doing here. Very much so. Okay, there's that order. Ooh, interesting. Now they're going to be taking these 2x1 slopes, putting a 2x1 translucent underneath it, and they're going to fill in the gaps. The idea is that these translucent will allow the illumination to shine through. It's very slick. I'm very much impressed with them so far. This is a top-notch Christmas tree out of Lego. So as you can see, translucent, these are offset by 1 plate height. And then when this slides in, it doesn't really shine as much as I'd like to. I think it should. All right, and now we're going to take this. Let's see, here's my yellow goes there. I mean, I don't think it matters that much what I do here in terms of making sure I have the colors in the spaces that they want me to. I'm just gonna be a little bit of a purist. Because there's one thing I've learned about Lego all these years is they do things for a reason, and you can either listen to them or you can not. And it's just easier to listen to them. Okay. Now we're going to take these and put them in the middle. We're going to be forming the bridge so that this will now sit on top. Like this, right? So its natural sitting space is going to have that little gap between the tree and the stand. And then when you push down, yeah, it shines really good on the front, kind of good on the side, right? So when you're looking at it from the front, it lights up really well. The sides light up all right. But the back, no effect whatsoever. But you would expect that. But that's not the direction the light is shining. And now we're going to take 2 of these, and then again, let's orient it so that we're following the pure way of Lego as much as possible right now. And it's just shattering because it's not designed to be built with that and that. Okay. And then that is going to go on the red like that. Aloha fishing, coated lemur. It did. It just gave you the joke. It gave you the joke. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Coated Lemur is a phenomenal human being. Good friends with Aloha the bot. I'm doing quite good. You know, we're building Christmas Lego sets, and I'm listening to Christmas music, but you're not because of DMCA. And if you're playing along, this should be a drinking game for you guys at this point. How many times am I going to humble brag that I'm listening to Christmas music? Okay. There we go. There you go. Okay, so we're continuing the center structure as translucent to allow as much of the light to escape as possible. Brad Tapp, it's a pleasure to have you here, my good friend. Ooh, this is cool. Look at this. All right, so we're going to be taking this 3x1 slope. Well, I am glad that you don't have to hear it, because the consensus is no one wants to hear some Christmas music but me right now. That's kind of the consensus, and I'm okay with that. I like Christmas music, even on November 3rd. All right, so that's going to go there. And that's going to go there. Very nice. I mean, I like how the branches are sticking out further from the base. I'm just worried that it's going to appear to be too blocky. That's my fear. Like, I feel like this juts out too far from this. Yes, no, I know. We've heard this from a couple people, that they have gotten oversaturated with Christmas music. I guess I was lucky. And that in college, I worked in the dormitory at the front desk. And then I worked at a radio station, a sports talk station, which not a lot of Christmas music. Also, mahalo Coded and mahalo House of Jacobs Gaming for contributing to the Amongst Audrey challenge. How are we doing on that, by the way? We're up to 12,000 Mahalo Rewards points. And then that is going to go. I just realized I'm off. Right, because that's the yellow. The orange needs to come over here to this one. Yes. Perfect. Okay. And then again, we're going to take 4 of these and fill in the gaps. Aloha, Toa of Pi. Mahalo for the host, my good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Toa of Pi, phenomenal streamer, wonderful voice. Unlike my garbage that I have, I can listen to that man read the phone book. Big fan of Lego Bionicle Heroes stuff, hence the name. But welcome to the chat, Toa. How are you doing today? Okay. Benjamini. There, okay. Oh, again, I'm trying to make sure that I build this as much. You've been better? I'm doing well. You know, I am building Lego Christmas stuff at the moment. I have Christmas music in my headphones and not going out, of course, because of DMCA. But, so if you are, again, playing the drinking game, that's a shot. So if I do any dancing that you guys are like, why is he randomly dancing? It's because I'm listening to some pretty kick-ass music. A banana. And then Havana. I'll stay. Alright, so it's going to be there. Okay. And the blue is going to go like that. Okay. And then this is going to be a red one. Thing in Havana. Will be late. Oh, it wants to go actually on this. Like that. Okay. It is. I mean, and I really do appreciate the intricacy that they're doing in terms of rotating, right? So you have red, red, red. Like, they're going to move red all around. Like, it would have been very logical to put red, 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 but they decided to change it up a little bit. Oh, what was the movie that you watched that was awesome? Tell us about it. Last night in Soho, you know, the adverts for that made it look good, and I do like that Anya, whatever her name is. I really need to learn her name. What is her name? Last night in Soho. Anya Taylor-Joy. I thought she was so good in The Queen's Gambit. You're making plans to see it again. Oh, Edgar Wright. I do enjoy him. I don't watch enough of his movies because he doesn't do enough movies with Simon Pegg and or Nick Frost. But when those three get together, I always watch it. All right. And now it's going to use these to sturdy it up a bit. Goes form. And again, another clear block to continue the light shooting up the center. All right, we're going to go to the next level. On fire, this flames are higher, and I can't weather the storm. All right, let's see. Let's make sure we have it lined up right. Okay. That's going to be that one. Okay. And now this is going to be a yellow. But I can't weather the storm. Aloha, Zelby. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Zelby, you're really missing out on one of the sweetest Australians you're ever going to meet. Check her out. She is awesome. You won't regret it. She gets a full endorsement. And it is sus of her to not be able to do it, that she has to work. Just is sus. Zelby's Australian, yes. Although she spent time in Canada, which makes her kind of Canadian. Which explains the nice. What set is this? This is, hold on, let me get this last set in. Piece in. "10293 Santa's Visit." Why I'm listening to Christmas music? Because I'm doing Christmas Lego sets. If you want to suss Zelby out in Among Us, yes, you gotta talk about her donuts, exactly. Her biggest mistake was eating a donut. That was her first mistake. The donut never lies. So again, we're building a wall of translucent in the middle for the lights, because this is really cool. This is really cool. I can't wait to see this when it's done. All right, now we're gonna take these. These are called 2x1 modified slopes, because it's not quite. It's like one plate high. Again, let's make sure we have it lined up the right way. Okay. So it's going to go on this one. It's going to go like that. Okay. Lurk and Gherkin. Mahalo for the lurk. Oh yes, by the way, I am listening to Christmas music on my headphones. You're not, because of DMCA, and if you're playing a drinking game, I really shouldn't play a drinking game. I'm a teetotaler, so it really isn't fair for y'all. Oh no, you're out. Oh, there's another joke. There's another joke. Someone type dreams. Someone type dreams. Type dreams. All right, let's make sure we have it like. All right, so we got to have there. And that's going to be a red there. There we go. Okay. This is the most intricate Christmas tree I've ever built out of Lego, by the way. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. Aloha, Zelby. Hola, aloha, love of Ami. How are you doing, my good friend? How are you doing, love of Ami? If you don't know who love of Ami is, one, she's Toa of Pie's better half. How are you doing, this wonderful... She's such a nice person. Such a nice person. Sends me cat pictures all the time. It is awesome. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh, look at this. Look at this snot building. They're going to go upside down green cheese wedge piece. Like that. Look at that. Oof. That's sexy. All right, and that's going to go into this spot here. Do you know what's one Christmas song I would be very thankful never to hear again? And I'm going to say it right now. This is a hot take. Hot take. I would be happy never to hear You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, outside of watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I'm good. I'm good. It's never a good cover. It's never a good song. They're like, oh, we're going to put a light and fluffy song on the album. And no, it never works. Half Lurk. Mahalo for that. Life is too hectic right now. I'm sorry the life is so hectic for you, love. Amy. All right, and then we're going to take this cone, and then we put the star on top, and then as you can see, it says the Christmas tree lights up when you press down on it. Le sapin de Noël s'illumina, le corset en apena douce. El arbolito de Navidad s'illumina a pastelito. Good job on both those. There's a couple of phrases I don't know how to do it in German. I would guess it was like Divine Knox. I'm not even gonna try. The Christmas tree lights up when you press down on it. The Weihnachtsbaum leuchtet, wenn man darauf drückt. Yep, that's why they never put the German in. But look at this, look at this, look at this sexy, sexy Lego tree. That is dope. Mahalo for being here, Coded. Enjoy your sleep. Yes, see you Friday. Friday. No, I have Friday stream off. Maybe I'll stream. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how stressed out I am Friday. But I'm not planning to stream Friday. Not planning to stream on Friday. Between work and school, you have no time to breathe. Yep, that does sound like, if you have working and school, that does sound like what it would be like. So here, Emmy, just look. That is pretty dope. And it looks good on all the sides too. Right? Like all the sides, it comes out looking good. I'm so happy with how that came out. It is pretty. That is gorgeous. Now we get to build some Christmas tree toys underneath it. So again, if you ever need to line up your pieces, right, so that they're perfectly straight, use your table. Now your table is going to make it perfectly straight and lined up. It really is awesome. This version, Anna Gasteyer's version of I Wish You a Merry Christmas, is one of the best you're ever going to hear. It's like a jazzy funk version, right? Like sometimes I feel like this is kind of like a slower song, right? Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Oh, this is simple. Look at this. Boom. You like working, you like school, but you're struggling to find time to do homework. Yeah? No. It is. I'm not trying to like diminish the work that you're doing, but that should, you have to learn sometimes how to take that step back. I know I struggle with that a lot. All right. Sorry about all this stuff. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Look at the little rocket. At least I hope it's meant to be a rocket Lego. Okay. Bum 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 bum. We are brothers old and wise. Ooh, look at this. This looks fun. Okay. I wonder what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be like a trumpet? Is this a trumpet? I was doing that to the beat of the music too. That's cool. That is cool. I took too many schools for work, so I said I could do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but somehow, yeah. Sorry to hear that. Are you like a teacher, teacher's aide, assistant? Hey, we're done with book number 1. F11 to get out of full. No. Bad computer. Nope, not that button. There it goes. Seriously? UT greets musically. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. So it took us an hour to do that first bag. I mean, I was doing it slowly. All right, let's put those into the bin of pieces that need to be sorted. There we go. All right, so what did we build in bag number 1? Bag number 1 is this wonderful little Christmas front door with this really happy dude. This is cute. I don't like this fence that much. I'm gonna take these like nubs and do this over differently. Then we got these cool little trumpet, rocket, and then a couple other little presents. And then, of course, the piece de resistance, the best Christmas tree Lego's ever made. I love this. And it's going to be easy to replace the batteries. So let's go to bag 2. Let's see, make sure we click on that. Full screen. The piece de resistance. I think I did 210 last time. Nope, that's too big. Nope. Nope. 195. All right, let's go down one. Go with 170. Yeah, that's pretty good. That feels to get to the edges of the page. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that I fill the frame, guys. Bag number 2. Let's take these and put them over here so that we've got plenty of room for what we're building next. Bag number 2. I'm pretty excited. I may get this 4 streams. We'll see how long this bag takes. All right. Start the knolling. I had to like make sure that was still in the corner. Like that's my guide piece. One of the things I really like about this house, without even starting to build it, is that it's not following a traditional square format. They're doing kind of an L-shaped house with a bend in it, and I think that's cool. I appreciate that they're doing that. It breaks up it gets some variety, and I kind of know where I'm going to put that in my town. My town has kind of this L-shaped corner. I was always curious what I was going to put there, and now Lego like listened to my thoughts, hopefully, and just knew what I needed in life. Hard to walk in here. Lily cat heaven with all the boxes. Yeah. With all of those instruments. I bet you've got 15 to 20 violins and ukuleles in the kitchen. Holy Toledo. That sounds like a lot of music. Is that the same piece? That is the same piece. Funny, I just ordered another 250 of these off of Bricklink for my winter village. I need 144 of them per base plate. And I have 20 base plates. So every couple of months I just order like 250 from this same dude over and over again. Part of me wonders, like, is he judging me for how many times I've ordered them? But again, he has so many of them for sale. He really should not be judging me. Right? He has the problem, not me. He's like 17,000 of them, and he's one of the lowest priced people on Bricklink. Okay. There we go. I maintain that knolling is nice, and I think I never knolled before because I never wanted to take my sweet time building. I wanted to build. Not that I wanted to get it over with, but more of a time is precious. But now it's like, dude, this is a $100 set. If I could stretch this out to like 8 hours of building, that'd be sweet. Person. Rosy, flowersy, da 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 dum 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 dum. With this way we're together with you. That's fun. Pop, pop, pop. Pumpkin pie. We're in Ives. It's funny. So Courier and Ives, like, I wonder how many people know Courier and Ives from the song. What song is this? Sleigh Ride. Like, how many people have only heard of Courier Ives from that? Because Courier and Ives is a company, a historical company based here in New England. And my mom came out one year for Christmas. She came out for Thanksgiving and stayed with us till Christmas. And my wife is a saint for letting her mother-in-law stay with her for 6 weeks. My wife is the same for that. So my mom was looking for things to do, and one of the things she did was she found Courier and Ives is located relatively close. Courier and Ives. Museum in Manchester, New Hampshire. They have an exhibit also here at the Springfield Museum, which is one town over from where I live. But my mom went to it so she could check it out, and I was like, oh, cool, Mom. I'm glad that you're looking at all the cool hip things that young people are into. All right, let's spread these out. With you. One of my favorite Lego builders, who Knowles, has like little trays that he puts them on. And I'm not saying I try to steal what he does, but that's pretty dope. Because he can knoll it on the tray, and then he can move the tray out of the way when he's not using it. Mahalo for contributing to the Amongst Audrey challenge, Ami. Greatly appreciate it. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. So Anna Gasteyer, she was actually in a Christmas movie a couple years back. That was interesting. It was on Hulu. I forget the name of it. Kristen Stewart was in it. Daniel Levy was in it. It was all right. It was, in a weird way, it was kind of one of those movies that I'm glad that the pandemic happened and it didn't have a theatrical release, and instead it just like showed up in my Hulu feed one day. Because that's not a movie that needed to be released in the movie theater. It just wasn't good enough. And, you know, I think that's one of the nice things about it is they're re-examining what are the movies that need to be in the movie theater and what are the movies that can be just released on Apple Plus, Paramount Plus, CBS Plus, Memphis Plus, right? It's a good check and adjust for the film industry. It was nice being able to see out of your back window. I imagine. I like being able to see out of my back window every time I drive a car. Too often, though, I have to look at my kids in the back seat when I'm looking out the back window, so... I'm not saying I don't do it that often, I'm just saying. Alright, we're almost done knolling. There we go. Alright. Oh, what movie was it? Kristen Stewart Christmas movie. It's called The Happiest Season. Mackenzie Davis was in it. Clay Duvall, Dan Levy, Mary Holland, Aubrey Plaza was in it. Allison Brie was in it. It was a pretty good movie. But it wasn't good enough to be in the movie. It wasn't good enough to be in the movie theater. Like, it would have bombed in the movie theater, and it would have been just one of like, ugh. Why does Hollywood make such crappy movies like this? All right, now we can move into the booklet. The booklet is available in English on this website. Ho, 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 it's Santa's big night, and the family living in his cozy little house is getting ready for his arrival. cozy little house in the real estate industry is code for small. Cards have been collected from the mailbox, the table has been set, the gifts have been wrapped, and the cookies and milk have been put out for the holly jolly gentleman. All he needs to do is drop down the chimney and share a little bit of the Christmas cheer. I'm not reading that in French and or Spanish. I'm sorry. This is the designer of it. This lovely dude who's obviously bald and just is wearing a hat to hide it. Good for him. Bald is beautiful. This is the second set Lego designer Chris McVeigh has created for the Winter Village collection, so he's well on his way to becoming the Yuletide specialist in the design team. The holiday season is always a magical time for my family. It's been fun to inject a few of my own traditions and experiences into the set, from the new holiday cookie to the hidden gifts. What was the other one he made? Do I own that? Chris McVeigh Lego Winter Village. Sets designed by Chris McVeigh. Wow, Brick Set has it broken down by person. Oh, he made the Elf Clubhouse. Okay, that was a cute set. I have that set. That was last year's set. So he's made 2 in a row for this one. He made the Bird of Paradise, and he's made a lot of the weird-looking sets. Here, let me bring it over here so you can see it better. But like, he made this Minnie Mouse one, and they're called Brick Sketches. I've never gotten one of these sets before, but I think they're kind of weird. He made Police Station. It looks like he's a new guy because this was launched January 2021. Of Clubhouse. Yeah, he made these ones too. Cool. I think it's all right if you want to wear a hat because you're bald. Good for you. Just, you're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling anyone. Toa says, last night in Soho was great in theater because they did a really cool thing with the sound that I would never have been able to hear with their sound system. But in Dolby Atmos, exactly. All right, so here's what we're doing. Bags 2 and 3 are going to build this base. 4 and 5 are the first level, 6 and 7 are kind of the second level, and 8 and 9 finish it off. So maybe we'll get about halfway through this. So here's bag 2. First, we have to build this woman. She's got a purple jacket. She's double-faced. We have her with slightly happy and excessively happy. Because it's a Christmas set, everyone is excessively happy. We're going to put her hairpiece on with her bun in the back. The half Marge Simpson, as you might call it. Let's put her over here. Oh, she needs to drink some coffee. I'm going to put it in the hand, in the claw, not on top of it, Lego. I'm sophisticated. Cheers. All right. Why do they keep showing me this picture? I know I'm building the house. Oh, that's nice of him to show that. Ba-rum pum 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 pum. Okay. And now we need 2 of these. And then we're gonna need 1 on each side. So as you can see, what we're doing is it looks like we're building kind of that middle section now. Because again, this is gonna be at like an angle. It's gonna be at an angle. Oh, song is done. Let's find our next Christmas song for me to listen to. Not you, because, yeah, DMCA. If you're playing the drinking game, how about... Oh, you know who released a good album? And I can't remember the name of it. Sia released a great Christmas album. And I don't see it on here. What was Sia's Christmas album called? Maybe it didn't show up under that. Maybe I'm just going to go to Sia this way. Sia. For some reason, didn't show up that way. Okay, it's called Every Day is Christmas. It was a good album. Does drinking quesadillas count? Yes, it does. I mean, I don't know why I'm playing a drinking game. I'm a teetotaler. I just think other people would enjoy it. Oh, oi, 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 oh. I appreciate that you're participating. All right. So this is, of course, going to hold it in place when we go to our angles. Every day is Christmas, yes. Buy her all the gifts. Again, they're making good use of the bottom so that we have a nice sturdy base and we're not going to have any wobble. Okay. Nice. Again, we're forming just a really good base down here on the bottom. Not much wiggle up here. Ooh, saucy. Plot twist. I thought these pieces were going to be used somewhere else. Starting to look like a spaceship to me. The only bad thing I have to say about the Sia Christmas album, which is phenomenal, it got a little too much airplay in Target ads. Not that there's anything wrong with a Target ad. It just, when you're hearing it every 5 minutes on television, you're like, I am kind of tired of this. One of the reasons I always pay not to have ads. If I can pay $2 extra and not have to see a Target ad, I'll pay that $2. That's my pro tip. Alright, so we're going to take this, we're going to set this aside because now we're going to be building a wing. Alright, and then we're going to take one of these. I'm going to put it on like that. And it needs one of these like that. Okay. So this is probably going to connect on like this. Or like this. Right? Like it's probably going to connect on like that. I'm willing to bet that's where that piece is. And I like that it's got that lip there. That lip is going to add a little extra security. Upside down. Can I speak that I'm annoyed that this piece isn't going to go over to add support to that? Lego's got a reason. Let's not not trust Lego. I'm just saying I don't like it. If you really need that space there, give me a 3x1. Right? Like, there's no reason not to do that. Alright, we were that. Okay. Now we're going to take one of these big ones. Can you speak? Well, most people do when streaming. Oh, am I muted? I'm not muted. I think I'm not speaking as much as I normally am. Who? I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea. Okay. I'm getting confused. I was getting confused. This is just between the two of them. Between the two of them. Got it. All right. Okay. Oh no, this needs to go back one. You said you can speak it. Oh, I have no idea. All right. Okay. All right, so now we got some more pieces here. And then that is gonna click in just up front like that. Now this red piece is gonna be a barrier piece. Again, it's gonna offer support. And then this is gonna go one across to offer some support. Again, I would love it if this red piece just went one more stud over for support. No reason not to do it. All right, again, we're building out the whole base. This is going to be a fun set to fit into my little city, by the way. Just a super, super fun set. I'm going to say that right now. Wait, I think I just realized why they did that. I think I just did. I'm going to shut my mouth. All right, this is going to go right here like this. That's just, it's one down. No, that's not what I thought they would do. Again, just extend that out one piece. I'm not asking a lot, Lego. Give me another. Hopefully they're gonna have me do some more of those little connectors there to really support that. They're not. I want some more supports down here. All right, we're gonna put this aside and we're gonna build the next side. Okay, so we're gonna start with this long beam. There we go. It's always easy to do that. It's always easy to start there. There we go. You know, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna be a renegade. I'm gonna be a renegade. I'm gonna do it here, and I'll regret it later when Lego blows my mind. I'm gonna do it now. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's nice. There's always a reason to... Yes. No, I'm not trusting them. I want that to be an extra support here for this wedge. I want it. And from what we saw on this one, there's no reason, right? There's no reason not to have it go across. No reason. I don't trust Lego right now. I don't trust them. I'm going to regret that. I know I will. I know I'm going to regret it. But I'm not trusting them right now. They've earned my trust many, many times over. Right? Like this piece, this L piece, this 2x1x2, has to be there so that the thing can fit in there. That piece makes sense. I get why they did that there. Okay. Right, and then that is going to click in underneath. There we go. Okay. This is the moment of truth. Damn it. Search your pieces you know to be truth. Yep. Lego making a fool of me. I still don't like it. Still don't like it. Yep. Now that we've done that, they want us to put these on. And there we go. That's what the bottom side looks like. And now we can turn that, and because we're going to build this. Okay. And there that goes, like that. Okay. And we have some more of these, which are going to build on top. Now it needs to go like that. Again, this is all about supporting these three separate pieces and making them feel like one. This is probably the door. Oh, look at this. We're going to get some of this wonderful architecture of the brick facade. We need to start off with a 1x1 plate. Then we can take one of the bricks. And then we're going to take one, two, three. And then a 2x1. And then there. I mean, I like how they're using a big portion of the outside. Like this is gonna feel like a pretty good sized house. And I do look forward to finishing it off to make it a true house, a modular style house. That's my one complaint I have about. I mean, I know they do it so that they could save some money. Keep this as an under $100 set. That's why they do it. Right? We can't buy the Home Alone house every year. I really wish I could have bought the Home Alone house. I am so excited about that set. Ho, ho, ho. This is going well. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, and then we want the tan 2x1. There you go. Nice. So as you can see, again, we're now building the floor of, I'm assuming, is a kitchen. I feel like this is a kitchen here. All right, so this is going to be... There we go. Ooh, I wonder what they're going to use the gold bar brick piece to be. I'm curious. But that's going to go across these two offset ones. Oh. Time for me to go up. Mahalo for being here, Toa. Always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully you enjoy the movie you're going to watch. It's always good to be supported by you, my friend. Oh, did you know I completed Bionicle Heroes, by the way? Did I tell you that? I finally completed it. I finally got that 100%. You're like one of the few people who probably care. Yes, it was quite a slog, but I'm very happy to have gotten there. All right. So again, we're continuing the tile of what I'm assuming is the kitchen. Lego likes to do these checkerboard designs for their kitchen. They really like people to see checkerboards in kitchens. I don't know too many people who have checkerboard kitchens like that. A lot of people will have the lines, they will have grout and stuff like that, but I just don't know if people who have a checkerboard design. All right. I'm unfortunately going to need to take a real quick break. I'm going to be right back.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale. And we all chat. He's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might.
And I'm back. All right, where are we? We're now going to start work on this second side. Aww, mahalo for that. I appreciate that you like it so much. It is one of the things that I think makes my stream feel authentic, right? I'm not saying other people's streams don't feel authentic, but I feel like that is one of the things when people think about my stream, that's one of the things I think about. Aloha, King of the Knobs. How are you doing, my good friend? Welcome into chat, my friend. How are you doing this evening? We are building Lego set 10293, Santa's Visit. We're on bag 2 of 9 at the moment. So as you can see, we have built this floor plan. Here is it underneath. We also built this cute little front door scene here. I'm going to modify this fence later because I don't like the way this looks, but I think it's pretty nice. And the best Lego Christmas tree I've ever seen. Look at this beautiful bitch. And here's the best part. I love that. I love that so much. And I'm apologizing in advance. I'm listening to Christmas music. You guys don't get to hear because of DMCA. And if you're playing the drinking game, I think I need to make this part of every stream. We have a drinking game from now on. Every stream. This is a new tradition we're going to start. I don't know what room this is going to be. I think this is the fireplace. That's what I think this is. Well, get a drink. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. It can be water. I just like the idea that we're playing a drinking game. Oh, this is interesting. Look at that. That is cool. I gotta give them credit for that. I'll show you guys in the close-up in a second what they did. So, because this is a hinge piece here, right? You can't do a straight up to it. So they're taking this pie wedge or pizza wedge piece and they're putting that there to cover up that hole from the hinge. Again, I don't know how well you can see that, but that is well designed for Lego. They could have just left it empty, but they did that to fill in a gap, and I want to express mahalo to them for doing that. All right, and we're gonna, and that, yeah, 'cause that's what I mean. We're covering up almost immediately with that, and it would have been like, again, it would have been obvious that that was a hole, right? You would have been able to just see a hole looking in there if they didn't have that piece there. So, good job, Lego. Good job. And again, that just really helps sell the aesthetic. It helps sell the illusion of how crisp those lines are, having that piece in there. I mean, you can barely see it in the wedge. I'm going to get out my macro camera later and really get some good pictures of that. Because again, I just really, that is a good job for Lego. That is a good job, Lego. All right. And then this is going to slide in like that. Okay. You can make more quesadillas. This is very interesting to me. I don't know what this bar represents here. Lady Amalthea, how are you doing today? Ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing you to Lady Amalthea. She is a person I watch every day. I'm obsessed with her. I'm obsessed with her so much, I even have a koozie with her emote on it. On 2 sides, yet 3 sides. Lady, how are you doing on this fine evening? You've been... really, it didn't seem like you were under the weather this morning when I was watching you. You were on top of it. We are currently building Lego set 10293, Santa's Visit. I'm listening to Christmas music in my headphones, so if I start singing and dancing, I apologize that you don't get to hear it. You can blame DMCA, and if you're playing the drinking game, DMCA. You all felt... Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry that you're down in the trenches, and hopefully this stream can help lift you up out of it and bring you some of that Aloha spirit and or Christmas spirit if you're ready for it. Because people have said they're not ready for it. Some people said they're not ready for it. And I support them. Uh-oh, my wife's calling me. Hold on. I need to go move my daughter, Audrey. Enjoy the be right back, because I gotta move my daughter.
Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour. If you see a streamer's name pop up in the chat, he might come to rate someone. He might just come to go. He might just come to go to the bathroom also. And please don't say he needs to go poop. And I was ready for the grand finale. And we all chat. He's gonna be right back. He's gonna be right back. Dad will be right back. Dad will be right back. He might use the bathroom. He might get a snack. He might move Audrey. He might move Sam to his bedroom. He might move Maggie. He might go to get a snack or a drink in 5 minutes. He might be right back in 1 minute or 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
And I'm back. Welcome back. Yeah, for those who do not know, on nights that I stream, my kids will often sneak into the bedroom with my wife, and I have to go move them at some point. This serves as a warning that, hey, I've been streaming too long, maybe I should think about going to bed too. And my wife would like to go to bed herself. But we're not doing that right now. Okay. Because we're almost done. We're almost done. We're going to finish this set, this section, and then we're going to go to bed. But we're going to finish what we're doing. Because I can't stop middle bag. I can't stop middle bag. I've been on for about hour 59. I'm about to hit that 2-hour mark. I like to go for about 2 hours. 2 hours feels like a good stream to me. Anything shorter than that doesn't feel like I've given it my all. So what I really like about this particular build is they took, and you can kind of see it, it's 3 separate pieces formed into one base so that the house can go at kind of this L format. Oh! Lego set 10293, Santa's Visit. And what I like about it is the house isn't going to be straight across, as you can kind of see in this shot here. It's forming kind of an L. So as you can see, the under section is pretty good. But that is leaving some interesting building in these sections here. It is super cute. I love every set that they've done. And we have already built this super cute little front door scene, front porch. I'm going to redo this because I don't feel this was what a fence actually looks like at the top of a fence here. Just don't. Couple of interesting little presents, including this trumpet. Look at this trumpet. This trumpet's adorable. And the best Lego Christmas tree I've ever seen them make in my life. And this is why it's so great. It is super neat. It was such a... that took like 30 minutes to build, and it was worth it. It was so worth it. I've built this whole thing the time it took me to build that tree. Okay. So this is going to be... let's turn it there. Happy days, Christmas. And that's going to go there. Okay. Again, anytime you have a couple of pieces that may rotate on you, it's a good idea to flatten them against the table. So like in this instance, I have to take these two 2x1 plates and this 1x1 plate here on the bottom. And sometimes it's hard to line them up. But if you take it against the table, you can get it nice and flat and square like that. Just by putting it down, flat against the table, running it back and forth. And now it's properly lined up. Okay, and then I've got to use these little wedges here. They kind of look like dog poop to me, but okay, Lego. I don't know why they have this brown half circle thing going on. Maybe it'll make sense in a bit. Maybe there'll be a tree here or something. I don't know. But again, we're building the outside now of the chimney and some sort of brown circle. I'm hoping it's not poop. Oh, look at that. Look at that fire. Oh, that is cool. In one of the Christmas sets they did recently, the fireplace was lit up. So you would press down on the smoke on the top. And I thought that was neat, but I do like this. So what they're doing is they're taking these kind of minifigure arms and a single flame, and they're putting them on this pipe this way. And that's going to simulate the fire. Now I'm going to put them... and the thing that I like the most about this, right? So what is this set? This set is Santa's Visit. And again, this is why they did that. So the fire is up. And then Santa comes down and the fire drops down. If Santa is not able to slide through this chimney, I want a refund. I'm just saying, that is where my mind is going. And this one right here needs to get turned 90 degrees. I'm just going to say, he has to fit down. Why else would they make this flop down? Why else would they want this to flop down? Right? Why else do that? Santa's got to come down the chimney. It's on the freaking box, right? Where is he on the box? Here. He's coming down the chimney. Oh my God, that's gonna be sweet. You know what? I mean, we're not gonna get to that today. That's gonna be much, much later. All right, now we gotta build that outside. We have to build that. That's gonna come much, much later in the build. This needs to go here. 1 and 2, and the telephone goes over that. Okay, I see what they're doing. All right. Again, they're building up nice aesthetic around the edges. This is what they do so well. They do such a good job of recreating kind of the other stuff that people necessarily wouldn't think about, right? Right? All this little snow piling up around the outside of the building. I just love them for these type of stuff. I love this little cobblestone that they're doing. I can't wait to do a whole cobblestone street. I think that's going to look so awesome in my town. It's a great attention to detail. It is. It really is. And it's funny, the number of times I said to myself, I don't know what they're doing here. This makes no sense. I'm not going to do it. And then I don't do the step the way they tell me to do the step. And then later, like 2 pages later, I'm like, damn it, I should have listened to Lego. I did it today. Oh, my album just ended. What should I listen to next? John Legend's Christmas was a good album. It was a good album. It had just that right kind of mix of old school feel and modern production values. Johnny, you like Johnny Mathis? Really? One, I'm a fan of Johnny Mathis. Do not get me wrong. I enjoy Johnny Mathis. Fun fact, Johnny Mathis and I went to the same university. Not at the same time. Is that the... I'm missing something. Oh. Yes, I love Johnny Mathis. I met him, actually, believe it or not. He is inducted into my university's Athletic Hall of Fame, and I have been a nominee for the Athletic Hall of Fame twice. And when I actually get in, me and Johnny Mathis will be a part of the same Hall of Fame. And that'll be awesome. Yeah, he was a track star. And so as the urban legend goes, Johnny Mathis is on his way to the Olympic trials as a track star. He was a track star at State. And he was just sang at like karaoke or something someplace, and there just happened to be a record agent in the audience that night, and they just gave him a contract, and he just couldn't pass it up. That's the urban legend going around San Francisco State about Johnny Mathis. Why he's in the Athletic Hall of Fame there. All right, there we go. We have built 2 bags. We've got this wonderful little set. We've got 2 minifigures. We've got a cute little set here. We've got our tree. We've got some presents, including the trumpet. We had a good stream. Let us find someone to raid. And lady, if you have someone that you love, that you feel like, hey, you want to raid, throw them in the chat. I love meeting new people. I'm going to look to see who I've got, of course. I've got some ideas, but you know. See, who do we have? Oh. Viva is a good attempt. Silver bells. Silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling. You don't have anyone, do you? It's okay. If you don't have anyone that you're like itching, like, I need Craw to meet this person, Nikki Darling is on. I haven't rated her before, and she's rated me. Why did I not see her? I know I'm following her. Oh, She's right next to Viva. That's why. I was pulled in by the Viva-ness. Let's go raid Nikki Darling. If you don't know Nikki Darling, she is awesome. She's a sweetheart. She's raided us before. Let's check her out, guys. Let's spread the aloha spirit. That's all I ask. Nikki, 2K's eye, darling. It's time for us to raid someone else who's living this Twitch life. Let's raid someone else. And don't forget to say aloha. 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 Aloha.